In Cambodia, this coffee cost me $1. But this one costs up to $5. Why? Here, in some of the other stores, it can cost up to $5 for a cup of coffee.
Because this is lifestyle, I think.
Yeah, you're spot on, Sopany. Cambodia, it has definitely become a lifestyle thing to be seen at a coffee shop. And it's not just about drinking coffee either. It's like I said, it's about being seen. And places like this one are now popping up everywhere. This is called Lumi. Let's have a little look. So it has gaming rooms. It even has a remote control track, car track, where you can drive these cars around the track, which is kind of pretty cool. So this shop is also a Lego store. So if you're into Lego, kind of pretty cool to come and see what they have. Beanbag areas to sit around on. There's a lot going on in here, Sopany. It's very good. The last few years, a lot of coffee shops like this one now are here in Cambodia. Whereas before, it was just like the cheap $1 coffee shops or 3,000 real coffee shops, little coffee shops. They're still around, there's no doubt about that, and I'll take you for a journey around home shortly, and I'll show you some of the ones where you can still buy coffee for, you know, $1.25 and $1.50. They're still out there. Why do you think Cambodia coffee culture now is like this? Why?
People want in here, in photo, on Facebook, TikTok, IG, or like show of people or stories.
Yeah, so it's no longer necessarily about drinking the coffee. It's about being seen in a place that looks nice and fresh and new and updated. Yeah, and that's becoming very popular, probably because the younger generation, which makes up 60% of the population here, under 30 years of age, they're seeing shops like this on TikTok and on Facebook in Australia, in the USA. And the coffee culture in Vietnam is huge, isn't it? Vietnam has some amazing coffee shops. If you haven't seen some of our videos from 6 months ago, and towards the end of last year, up on the screen here now, you can see where we went and visited a couple of those coffee shops. And yeah, the coffee culture in Vietnam is huge. Just for a point of reference, Cambodia actually produces its own coffee here. So up in Mondulkiri, they make their own coffee up there. They grow coffee beans there. It's only small at this stage. They produce, if I'm remembering this correctly, they produce only about 1,400 kilos of coffee a year, which is like such a minute amount. You compare that to the amount of coffee that Cambodians drink, they've obviously got to get it from somewhere else, and most of that comes from Vietnam, or they get coffee from Laos, so Vietnam and Laos. And I'm sure they're bringing it in from other countries as well, but they're the two predominant ones. But yeah, as you can see, these coffee shops, and there's a lot of these around now. There's also a lot of, we haven't got time to go venturing all around, but there is a lot of very cool coffee shops now here in Phnom Penh and around Cambodia. And we're just having a little cake because we've already just had our coffee, but have a look at that. But you'd have to say that a lot of people sit around coffee shops as well, working, because all the coffee shops now have Wi-Fi.
Have Wi-Fi.
Have Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Aircon, cool.
Aircon, cool. That's another reason why they're becoming so popular. so they can sit inside because it's nice and cool. And it's a meeting place, isn't it? Like a lot of people go and meet their friends.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a date.
With that and assignment.
They do their assignments, their
Yeah.
schoolwork. Yeah. We've actually been in this place when it's been absolutely completely packed, standing room only on the weekend, when everybody's here working on their computers. So it's quite amazing. Take a little look at some of the other coffee shops. This one's down on the river. This is Brown Coffee. This is a franchise, so you'll see a lot of these around. They're all different. Let's go through and have a look. So this one goes downstairs as well. As you can see, a lot of people down here, laptops working. It brings you out onto this beautiful river walk. This area is called Koh Norea. So let's walk down and have a look at another one of these newer ones that are popping up. This one is called Coffee Corner. Coffee Corner has actually been around for quite some time in Cambodia, but it's fast developing new stores around the place and building quite nice shops as well. So you may have seen a video of me actually when I spoke to Ricky from Australia. Him and I actually came here. We did the recording, so let's just go and have a quick look. So as you can see, they're quite modern, and again, people sitting around working, laptops, that type of thing. So it's quite big. Yeah, it's very good. Just how popular are coffee shops here in Cambodia? Well, let's just go for a little walk. Sorry for the bit of glare there. Let's just go for a little walk around the corner from my place and we'll see how many coffee shops there actually is on the walk. So I'll just put up on the screen where we're going to now. We're going to one of my favourite little ones that I like to go to, and called Hanneman Coffee. The coffee is very, very good. The staff there are very good, and it's only $1.25 for iced latte or a hot latte, whatever you like. So we'll see how many coffee shops there are between here and there, which is a 500-meter walk, just to prove how big and how popular the coffee culture is here in Cambodia. I've got to keep looking, make sure I don't get run over while I'm walking along here. So let's go. All right, so we've walked maybe 70 meters, and here's the first little outside coffee shop. This one is actually a laundry service, which you'll often find they'll have multiple businesses going on. So this one here is a laundry service, and they have a little coffee cart set up here, which people sit around and wait for their laundry, and they'll buy themselves a drink, that type of thing as well. All right, so that's one. We've now walked another 20 meters. Here's another coffee shop here, as you can see. Nice looking coffee machines, and they have seating down the side as well, which is quite common. That one there is 6,000 real for coffee there, same as the other one, which is $1.50. The second one has free internet. The first one doesn't have free internet. Both have undercover seating. All right, so let's keep walking along here. See how many more we can find. We're up to 2. Remember, we're only walking 500 meters. So we're not going very far. A lot of other little mum and dad corner stores along here as well. All right, so straight across the road here. We'll see if we can get across here without being ran over. I've never actually been to this one, but here's another one. So here's number 3, and ice latte there is 6,500 real for an ice latte there. And I believe they actually have tables and chairs around the back here as well. Yeah, they do. So they have a little seating area out the back here in the garden centre. So yeah, fans. I don't know if they have free Wi-Fi there. They probably do, most of them do. There is another one straight across the road there as well. That one's actually, they sell food and they have coffee there as well. So that one's a bit of a mixed business that you can see there, called Chill. I believe their coffee is 4,500 real, so just under, oh, what's that work out to be? About $1.15. So that's 4 coffee shops so far. Little coffee shops. Let's walk back across the road here. Again, without being ran over. Although the traffic's not too bad here today. All right, so we've got another one here. This is Hanneman, actually. So this is where we're going to stop. So this is number 5. So we've got 5 coffee shops within 500 meters. Yeah, so my $1.25 latte. I've already drank half of it.